Hi everyone, I'm Chung Win for Gotta Be Mobile, and in this video we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the gestures and the motion sensing capabilities that the infrared sensor at the front of the Samsung Galaxy S4 enables this smartphone to do. So let's go ahead and start the demo by opening our internet browser. This is the Samsung browser and not the Google Chrome browser that also comes preloaded on the Galaxy S4. Here are preloaded on the front page of the Gotta Be Mobile site. Using the infrared port, I can go ahead and scroll just by waving my hand over the infrared sensor and it will scroll up, and if I wave my hand down, it will know to scroll down. Another feature would be to actually use the eye control. So here, once the eye control turns green as it just did, I can go ahead and move my eyes or actually just tilt the phone and it would actually scroll in the direction that I'm tilting. So the eye sensor actually uses the front-facing camera to detect your eyes and the direction of your eyes relative to the display or to the camera to enable the phone to scroll. So these are two ways to scroll the phone. Another feature that the Samsung Galaxy S4 has is Air View, which allows you to actually magnify some of the text or content on the phone without having to actually pan to zoom in or zoom out. Since the Gotta Be Mobile site is actually mobile optimized, text here is fairly large, but if you're on, say, the full page view or the desktop view of the New York Times, let's go ahead and switch to the New York Times by swiping our hand across, which will change to the different browser tab. Here we're still on the mobile site, so let's go ahead and go to the full page. And with the 1080p display, even zoomed out, you're seeing the full front page of the New York Times. But if you look carefully, the text is still very legible thanks to the high resolution screen, which is about 441 pixels per inch, I believe. But let's say you wanted to take a look at this article here, but rather than zooming in or pinching to zoom or opening the article, if you just hover your finger over the article, you see this magnifying box pop up where you can see the text magnified, and then you can decide this is an article that is of interest to me, and you can go ahead and zoom into it or click on the link to open the article to read it in greater depth. So that's a nice feature of some of the gestures that are enabled. And if you have the Samsung email application, you can go ahead, or the messaging application for text messages, you can go ahead and enable the hover view, or what Samsung calls Air View as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at this latest email that just came in. I can go ahead and preview it instead of opening the email, because when I open the email, sometimes it requires a task and I forget to mark it as unread for when I get back to my desk. So this way, everything is still unread. As you can see, when I'm looking at the Seeking Alpha article, I'm getting a quick message preview, but the article is still marked as unread. So when I go back to my desk, if it's asking me to do something, I can go ahead and quickly launch it, and then I can do it from there, so I don't inadvertently not reply or not perform a task related to an email. The same actions are capable on the messaging app for text and MMS messages as well. You can also enable it on the calendar application. So here in the calendar, I can hover over different dates to get more information about what's going on or in all my appointments for that date to get a better preview. So these are two of the gestures that are possible on the Samsung Galaxy S4. I'm Chung Win for Gotta Be Mobile. Thanks for watching this video on the air gestures and Air View of the Galaxy S4. Please join us on GottaBeMobile.com for a full review of the Samsung Galaxy S4.